Oh, hello, this is Arjuna, and he's going to give a chakra, which is energy center, psychic reading on Michelle Obama in particular, but also about Barack Obama and the Clintons. So he usually can give a reading based on a Facebook profile or even an email address, but this time he requested that we give him that picture when Michelle Obama came out during the victory speech in a particular kind of address that reminded him, he told me, of that there is some relationship to chakras, and particularly, apparently, he said that what, I can't pronounce Sanskrit? Is that what you're saying? Well, you try me. Mula, well, okay, base chakra, right? So he wants to say first something about the base chakra, and he says that it's very strong in Michelle Obama, and apparently the color is red, so you see a lot of red and kind of orange, which is the next chakra there, which again he says groin. He says, well, you won't be able to pronounce Sanskrit. Okay, all right. And so the base chakra, is that correct? Yeah, the base chakra just depicts kind of thoroughness and groundedness, no pretense, very straight, and it's a kind of like a rock on which your own body and your own psyche is built, and I guess in the same way it's the sort of the rock on which Obama can base his power. And female power, of course, would give that grounding that he would probably need. Now, the next chakra that Arjuna wants to mention here is the groin chakra. Now, let's stay out of any private details here, okay, will you? Right, yeah, so he just points out that it's associated with humor, gaiety, a lot of family values, and so color is orange, which is, again, we see it in that picture, don't we? Yeah, you're quite right. It's to do with contests, competitions, pleasures, love of jokes, all of which are apparently, Michelle manifests. And okay, that's the last personal detail. Okay, he says that she loves doing hula hoop, and well, that's as far as we come in terms of private matters are concerned. Explains, and it's just positive use of personal power. It's activeness, it's encouragement of others, which apparently Michelle was famous for at the university. She never tried to promote herself exclusively. It was always getting other people to inspire them, to promote their initiative rather than trying to promote just herself. And probably one of the strongest chakras, yes, is that, shall we go next one? Okay, he says next, yeah. Next is the heart chakra, which basically is connection to the soul and heart. It's love in action, it's activeness, encouragement of initiative as well, success, etc., which of course to come up from where both Michelle and Barack have come up, you have to have a lot of that. And in fact, that's the chakra at which they meet. Is that what you're saying? Yes. So that they Michelle and Barack meet at the heart chakra, which is very appropriate in terms of the blending of energies. It's not to say that Michelle would not have any of the top chakras, which go further on there, developed, but mostly they're more developed in Barack. And so he can, in a sense, them as a couple, he can base his activities on her lower chakras, and she can also be inspired by his, yes, darling, okay, you want to just, yeah, you want to rest a little bit and just channel through your hypnotic state, do that, darling. Okay, and so the next one is, after heart, is of course the throat chakra, isn't it? Yes, blue color, it's creativity, expression of truth through speech, and Michelle is a very good speaker, and of course now coming into Barack's strengths here, also very, very good speaker, original way of presenting information. So that's where, again, they can share that creativity. And then finally, of course, which is superbly developed in Barack, is the head, the intellect, the God, the peace, the wisdom, the inspirational leader qualities, etc., effectiveness in action, but based on the higher principle. This is where, again, Barack comes into his own. So, darling, you feel that there is a very good blend there of higher chakras being better developed, more proficiently developed in Bharat, and lower chakras, although they're both very balanced people, being developed more in Michelle. And what he also thinks, darling Arjuna, is that once Bharat has served his 1 or 2 terms, it may be that this higher level of aspirations that he's going to project onto the American people and the world will get almost like exhausted, and a more grounded, like mama type of a big mama hand will be necessary to hold the world and hold the United States in some kind of a control or care. And that's where Michelle can come into her own, and it could possibly be, I mean, that's a pretty wild idea here, Arjuna. I think that they keep just alternating like a dynasty. I mean, they're used in America to the dynasties, you know, the Bushes and the Clintons and now the Obamas, that they can keep alternating each other, kind of sharpening the emphasis on the particular strength that they have at each term.